Hey guys, welcome back to the patch. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Will, and these are my pumpkin plants. As you can see, they've grown a lot since the last time you guys have seen them. Still have the scars of the sunlight on the leaves turning them yellow, but the new growth is not like that. Weather's been good, weather's been decent temperatures and decent humidity. You can see they've laid down and they are running on the ground now. Been burying them to try and keep them mounted to the ground so the wind doesn't blow them over and break the vines. I've covered the stalks with the soilless medium coco coir, which is the coconut husks that are ground up and dried and pressed into a brick. And here are my nutrients. Here's my all-purpose. It's a Biotone starter plant food. It has nitrogen and all that good stuff in it. Calcium, has some magnesium, sulfur, and phosphate. So I use this, and then I mix some Epsom salts into it. And these right here are the ones I mix into the water, and then I water it through. So put those down. The ones I mix in the water are Super Thrive, the vitamin solution. You can find this at Walmart. It's really good. It's one of my key nutrients that I like to put in it. It has humic acid and vitamin B1, which are very vital in uptaking nutrients for a plant. And then this is my other all-purpose that I mixed into the water. Just good old Miracle-Gro. Very high in nitrogen, of course. But that's great for this stage of pumpkin plant. So as it progresses, I will use more phosphorus and potassium for blooming, and that's what I'll do. And I'll still use the Super Thrive because it doesn't have very much nitrogen in it, but it's good for heat shock and everything because it's got nitrogen derived from kelp. Kelp has a ton of micronutrients in it. Yeah, and that makes these the ones that are my dry amendments. I'll just sprinkle these on top of the soil, and then I'll water it through with my other nutrient solution, and I'll do that maybe once a week. Play it by ear, see how they do, and I'll adjust my nutrients based on that. If they start turning yellow, that could be a nutrient deficiency, and then you can look up a chart on picture chart and it'll show you what the different deficiencies look like because they all look different. Remember not to overwater your plants because that'll cause root rot, and you don't want that. It'll make your leaves die and your whole plant die. So make sure to just water it when about a couple inches of the top layer are completely dry, and then I'll water it with the, like I said, the nutrient solution, and then I'll water this through with it sprinkled on the dirt. And I don't do that every time I water. You have to take breaks in between. They can only take so much at a time, and you don't want to overwhelm the plants because that'll cause nutrient burn, and you don't want nutrient burn. And also, if you see what looks to be a deficiency on your leaves, make sure it's not your pH, because pH of your soil will cause it not to uptake certain nutrients as well as others, and you should have it around between 6 and 7 as a pH for the soil. You can get a pH meter at your local hardware store or gardening store. Just stick it in the dirt and it'll tell you what pH is. So if your pH isn't in range, your plants will definitely show signs of that. It might look like a nutrient deficiency because pH affects which nutrients are absorbed. So if it can't absorb, let's say, nitrogen because its pH is off, well, you can add all the nitrogen you want, but it won't uptake it because the pH is wrong. So you need to keep an eye on that too. Also, I just opened up a new Instagram account. Go check it out and follow Will's Pumpkin Patch on Instagram. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot.